it's okay to be balanced and still achieve a lot of things in life.
IT plus IM is supposed to be like super awesome thing. You're getting a good dollar salary in India, but you don't need that to survive, right? And रिस्क लिया जा सकता है. तो मैंने कहा इंक्यूबेटर जाऊंगा, दूसरों को सिखाऊंगा तो कुछ खुद भी सीख जाएंगे, कुछ अपना धंधा कर लेंगे. सो आनंद और मैं लिटरली एक रूम में बैठते थे, उस एक रूम की लाइट ऑन करते थे. पहला मेंबर आया तो उसको अपने डोंगल से वाईफाई देते थे. तो इतने गरीबी बोलो, चिंदीगिरी बोलो करके धीरे धीरे ग्रो किया. लिटरली अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स एंड पीपल आस्क मी क्या कर रहे हो, मैं इंक्यूबेशन बोलता था, उन्हें लगता था वो अंडे से मुर्गी बनाने वाला काम कर रहे हैं. कम्युनिटी इज जस्ट नॉट built on basis of plan, right? It's built on basis of keeping these micro promises and creating that trust. मुझे ये बिजनेस नहीं आते थे, मैंने बिजनेस नहीं किया था. मेरे को ये हो गया कि यार ये तो बनाने में मैंने कितनी हेल्प करी और मैं ही ये लाइक दिस शिप विल जस्ट स्टार्ट सेलिंग एंड आई विल बी लेफ्ट ऑन द शोर. स्टार्टेड पिचिंग टू रियलाइज कि यार फंड रेज हो तो जाएगा पर ये ना 1.5-2 साल लगेगा. और वो बढ़िया ज्वाइनिंग बोनस मिला, उससे घर पे पुरानी जो 15 साल पुरानी मारुति थी वो रिप्लेस होके नई गाड़ी आ गई.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Puff Night by Startup Movers, Founders Unfiltered. We started this journey way back in Delhi, where we were as Startup Movers was born. We brought a few stories of our earliest of co-founders we work with. We moved on to Bangalore, where we figured out the VC side of the story, and we also figured out how to embrace failure and move on with life. Moving on into that journey, in all our initial episodes, one thing which was common, which was coming out loud and clear was 91 Springboard, co-working, and how co-working has changed the Indian startup ecosystem. So we've now moved on to Goa, and we intend to now bring out what I call in my personal capacity as 91 Makia story, where I have got a lot of guru mantras and mentorship as well. In most of my online or offline seminars or workshops, I have always used one guru mantra of team traction market size to evaluate startups. Today, I have with me the person who's given me that mantra. Welcome to Pup Night, Pranay. And
Thank you, Sambhav.
thank you for doing this. To know the founder, what we've been doing across the episodes is using one anecdote of getting to know a candidate for an interview. So whenever I am interviewing somebody, I have a resume in hand,
Right.
and I always ask this one question: tell me more about yourself, apart from whatever there is on the resume.
Okay.
But 99.9% people read out their resume only. But I think that's what differentiates founders and ecosystem builders like you. So why don't you start off by introducing who Pranay is, who Pranay Gupta is?
Wow, that's a very deep one. I'll try to attempt it. I think some of this discovery I'm also doing of who Pranay Gupta. Yeah. But maybe I'll talk about something which is not on the resume, right? So I grew up in Delhi, a Marwadi family. Though a lot of extended family had business as a background, but my father is a doctor, right? Uh, Marwadis being Marwadis, you live as a middle class boy, but because everyone is a Marwadi, you assume you are the poor family, right? So that's how I grew up, and there was this whole intent of मेरे को ना जल्दी से बहुत सारा कमाना है. That brings me to this one thought. So when I joined, so luckily number आ जाते थे यार. Went to IT Delhi, and literally post winter holidays से I started working. So in IT we were blessed with like 1.5 months of winter holidays, 2 months of summer holidays. Every holiday I worked, I was working part time on projects with people where I did my internship also. And after my first term fee that father deposited, I didn't take money from family at all.
Wow.
And I'm talking of 2000, 2004 period when entrepreneurship was still wasn't cool. So this was a super fun journey, which actually helped me start towards entrepreneurship.
Interesting. So it's more of a childhood DNA that's kind of building this whole entrepreneurship thing. But you talked about IIT Delhi. Pranay, are you kind of a student where people used to say, "Tu padhta to nahi, number le aata hai," or is that a wrong perception that I have? Because I also got that lot from my peers. "Yeah, tu padhta to hai nahi, tu qualify kaise kar gaya," and all of that.
Yeah. So in schooling, definitely. And to the extent I used to play badminton at the GDA complex.
Right.
There were two other kids also in 12th. They stopped playing during the boards. I was playing throughout the board.
Correct.
In the end, when they asked, "Bhai, कितने number आए? क्या college हुआ?" When I told them, they were laughing. Eventually, once I got the IIT card, is when I had to go to them, show them the card, and that's when they will be.
That was exact point I was trying to bring out here, that you categorically said you were playing during the board. And that is one thing I think the ecosystem or the founder mindset or a entrepreneur should know, that it's okay to be balanced and still achieve a lot of things in life. Is that what exactly you were trying to articulate as well when I asked the
Here, I think I'll put it a bit differently, somewhere where I'll say it's okay to figure out how things are working for you.
Mm.
Luckily for me, what worked was that I was able to play, do a lot of other things, and get marked. But there's another friend who decided that he wants a career in finance and he needs to get good marks. And for him, he needed to do those 10 hours a day.
Right.
So I'll not say it's okay to play and do everything. It's okay to do whatever it takes for you to achieve, and you don't need to kill yourself for month, right? Like that's how I'll put it.
Interesting. So after IIT Delhi, do you feel your IIT experience kind of propelled you to go for management studies in IIM, or you were like the Marwadi culture was IIM तो करना ही है भाई?
यार थोड़ा confusing था. I'll be very honest. I told you how I really wanted to earn a lot of money. I got one of the best jobs on campus. IT, again, I was getting good marks. So I got a global job with Cap One, which was like the best job on campus, dollar salary. So I was in the mood कि मेरे को तो job join करना. But you know how you are always with friends and you are also in this mood of कि friends जो कर रहे हैं वो कर लो. All my friends were giving CAT exam. मैंने भी फॉर्म भर दिया.
Okay.
मज़ेदार चीज़ ये है कि उन सब ने कोचिंग ज्वाइन करी. उसके लिए नेगोशिएट करके मैं आया. मैं खुद तो 40% डिस्काउंट लेकर आया सबके लिए. देन आई डिडंट जॉइन बिकॉज़ मैंने कहा यार मेरे को तो कोचिंग का क्या करना, मैं तो कैप वन जा रहा हूँ. बट ऑल ऑफ देम यूज्ड टू स्टडी इन द एक्स्ट्रा टाइम फॉर कैट. एंड कैट के ना वो जो लॉजिक रीजनिंग वगैरह क्वेश्चन वो करने में बड़ा मजा आता है. तो मैं वो करता रहता था. एंड कैट के
Coaching.
एग्जाम में हो गया मेरा.
No coaching.
हाँ, सो नो कोचिंग ऑफ कोर्स. वो करते हुए कुछ एरर करता था, फ्रेंड सिखा देता था वगैरह. बट लकी आई गॉट थ्रू कैट. एंड फिर एक बार हो गया तो यू आर राइट, द आईटी प्लस आईएम इज सपोज टू बी लाइक सुपर ऑसम थिंग. तो अब आईएम को कौन मना करेगा, मैं आईएम पहुंच गए.
And then IIM also was not just any IIM, it was Ahmedabad IIM, which is like the highest cutoff and all.
Right.
What is the IIM Ahmedabad breed like? I mean, what are those humans like? Can you, I mean, is it just the perception that IIM Ahmedabad folks are like prodigies, they're out of the world, or they're like normal human beings but doing the basics right?
Oh, I mean, they're normal human beings, but in India, thankfully, because of this whole entrance culture, there's a cream of IQ which just gets filtered for those colleges. So I'll tell you this incident, right? Like, I'm sure when you give exam, anyone, like each one of you have this feeling at the end of the exam कि आज यार मैंने अच्छा किया, मैंने फोड़ा है, right? I remember this moment distinctly, where after the first exam at IIM Ahmedabad, I came out thinking कि यार मैंने ना पढ़ा है, ये tough question थे, मैंने पढ़ा. बाहर निकले, all the kids are discussing question, and I'm like यार हर किसी ने किया है, right? So this being amongst the smartest people of India was a very different feeling, right? Kind of conversations you'll have. Yeah, amazing thing.
So I'll just take this journey forward. That did IIM kind of make you have this shift towards an entrepreneurship? Like you said, you were willing to go for a capman job. What was that trigger point? Was it IIM, IIT, or IIT Delhi just triggered you कि नहीं entrepreneurship में जाना है? What was that trigger point?
Yeah, I think it was built up over time. So IIT, because of all the things I was doing, there was this thing of अपना कुछ करेंगे, right? And have done the part of वो friends के साथ मिलके पहले visiting card बना लिया कि हमने तो consulting business चालू किया वगैरह. So we did all of
You did that as well.
हाँ. We made t-shirts and sold like bunch of small businesses, but उस समय क्या था, उसको पॉकेट मनी सोचते थे, उसको एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप नहीं सोचते थे. IIM ले तो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप क्या होता है, उसकी स्पेलिंग क्या होती है समझ में आया. There was a student entrepreneurship cell. I was heading that. In fact, Amit, who's now the founder of Park Class, उसके साथ we were running this shop on campus, which we did very well. All the IMA branded memorabilia, etc. तो वो सब किया. But honestly, after IIM also, I joined the job. The incubator at IMA was just starting up when I was still on campus and I was graduating. And I kind of kept involved with the incubator. वहाँ से कहीं this love for कुछ अपना करेंगे grew.
The CII is what you're talking.
CII.
I will come.
Right. But all I meant is like this micro experiences, each one of them added to हाँ यार कुछ अपना कर.
So when did you pass out from IIM? Which year?
I'm 2007 graduate.
Okay. Because I was about to come to 2008 and your first job.
Right.
And what just panned out in that? You joined Lehman, right?
I joined Lehman.
What was that story?
Yeah, so Lehman Brothers, I mean, again, by now you notice that I was just taking decisions. I wasn't thinking ahead a lot, right? I was taking decisions based on what's right in the moment. Lehman was one of the best companies on campus, day zero job. I had an internship with them in London. They gave me a what's called a PPO, which is basically internship पे आपको job offer मिल गया. So I joined Lehman, got to know they're opening an India front office with dollar salary. मैं कहा यार इससे अच्छा तो कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता.
Okay.
Arm twisted my way into getting there. So was there amazing experience again. I was the second or the third person in the equity front office team in India. So got to be part of a startup within a big company. And yeah, understood equity, etc. So one thing that Lehman also taught me beyond just professionalism work and what you learn in business in a job is by now you heard from me multiple times कि यार बहुत कमाना है, बहुत कमाना है, बहुत कमाना है. In Lehman, having that dollar salary in India और वो बढ़िया ज्वाइनिंग बोनस मिला, उससे घर पे पुरानी जो 15 साल पुरानी मारुति थी वो रिप्लेस होके नई गाड़ी आ गई. पहले मंथ की सैलरी से घर में एसी लग गया. फिर उसके बाद रियलाइज किया कि अब कहाँ खर्च करें, राइट. एंड कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ द फैक्ट कि यार ऐसे ही हम बनिया, हमसे खर्च तो होता नहीं है. ये जो बेसिक चीजें थी वो थोड़ी सी सॉल्व कर ली. एंड देन द मनी स्टार्टेड coming in, right? And I realized that I am spending a lot less than my batchmate. I'm earning a lot more. And the value of that money, right? How much is enough? कितने के लिए मेरे को अपने ड्रीम्स छोड़ने हैं, नहीं छोड़ने हैं वगैरह, वो सब समझ में आया. दैट वाज वन. आई थिंक द सेकंड, that being in that role, being able to earn what I'm doing, being able to do well in that role, made me realize कि यार इतना रिस्क अवर्स क्यों हो रहे हो यार. IIM की डिग्री है and you're getting a good dollar salary in India, but you don't need that to survive, right? तो वो सर्वाइवल प्लस जो कमाने वो तो कभी भी कमा लेंगे एंड रिस्क लिया जा सकता, राइट. सो आई थिंक दैट वाज one thing which I distinctly remember from my lineage.
And when did you join CII as a founder, or what was your role in CII?
Sure. So I just tell CII to the audience also. CII has now been renamed to IMA Ventures. It's the incubation center at IIM Ahmedabad. So I joined CIE in literally the beginning of 2009. The way it happened was one of my 2-year senior was there at CIE already, and he was planning to leave. And because in my extra time I used to pester the prof, him on where I can help, they said, "Yaar, Pranay, why don't you join full time as a CEO?" And I thought, यार ऑनेस्टली कुछ आता तो है नहीं, पूरा टाइम फाइनेंस का काम किया है पर उससे कोई धंधा नहीं सीखते. तो मैंने कहा इंक्यूबेटर जाऊंगा, दूसरों को सिखाऊंगा तो कुछ भी सीख जाएंगे, कुछ अपना धंधा कर लेंगे. तो विद दैट एटीट्यूड आई एंड अप ज्वाइनिंग CI. Thankfully that senior decided to stay and I became a co-CEO, and yeah, the rest is history.
And how was your experience with the initial, say, 70, 80 startup you would have interacted with in IIM Ventures? And what was the learning curve out of those interactions?
यार अमेजिंग एक्सपीरियंस. तो आई वाज डूइंग इंक्यूबेशन एट अ टाइम जहाँ अगेन इंक्यूबेशन किसी को पता ही नहीं था, राइट. लाइक लिटरली अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स व्हेन पीपल आस्क मी क्या कर रहे हो, मैं इंक्यूबेशन को बोलता था, उन्हें लगता था वो अंडे से मुर्गी बनाने वाला काम कर रहे हैं. कहीं ना कहीं वही कर रहे थे स्टार्टअप्स के लिए, पर नॉट लिटरली मुर्गी. लर्निंग वाज क्रेजी यार, वेरी स्टीप. I hadn't done business. So हम incubation का करते क्या है, maybe I'll talk about it to the audience. That would basically the whole idea is कि early stage startups जो आ रही हैं उनको help करके grow करने में help करना. And no doubt one critical part of it is also funding. So we would raise grants from government, which we would further invest in the startup and help them grow. There were a bunch of programs which we were running. 2-3 key programs which I was leading was एक iAccelerator program था कि blatantly looked at Y Combinator in US, tried to copy that for India. So 2-3 महीने के लिए founders would come, we would support them. तो एक वो था, और ऐसे mentor edge करके प्रोग्राम था जहाँ बड़े बड़े इंडस्ट्री मेंटर्स को एंगेज करके फाउंडर्स की हेल्प करा. तो कहीं न कहीं एक ये ऑर्गेनाइज़र वाला काम था, पर लर्निंग क्रेज़ी थी यार, क्योंकि मुझे ये बिज़नेस नहीं आता था। मैंने बिज़नेस नहीं किया था। मैंने को-फाउंडर को कैसे हैंडल करना है नहीं किया था। बट आई गॉट वेरी लकी, क्योंकि उन स्टार्टअप्स के साथ तुम जब डेली यू आर ब्रीथिंग विद देम, 3 महीने के कैंप पे उनके साथ बैठे हो, तो तुम 10 लोगों की लर्निंग से तुम भी सीखते हो, राइट? तो वेरी गुड है।
So I'll move forward now to your 91 pin. How did 91 pin? What happened to you? What happened between 9 to 12 or 13? I think 13 is when officially got
Yeah.
started. What was the period in between, like, what was the trigger for you to come on board as co-founder in 91 pin?
Sure. So 91 Springboard, it's a massive co-working company started by my co-founder Varun. So Varun is a 1 year senior to me from school, the K to 12 wala school.
You are not the senior, he's a senior.
Varun is a senior.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I know he looks younger than me. But Varun is a senior. So Varun तो Varun की ना उसी समय कंपनी जो थी माई गेस्ट हाउस, इट हैड गॉट एक्वायर्ड बाय मेक माई ट्रिप, आई थिंक अ ईयर अगो और सो। एंड उस समय इतने एक्विजिशन वगैरह नहीं होते थे। इट वाज अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी फॉर द कम्युनिटी टू, एंड पीपल स्टार्टेड अप्रोचिंग हिम फॉर स्टार्टअप स्टार्टेड अप्रोचिंग हिम थिंग हेल्प करो वगैरह। तो ही स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग एट वन इन दिस फंड कम स्पेस सॉर्ट ऑफ अ थिंग, एंड ही बम्प्ड इनटू अ स्कूल फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन हु टोल्ड हिम कि यार अगर तू ये कर रहा है देखो प्रणय से बात करनी, because IIM Ahmedabad was one of the best accelerator, or it's still a great accelerator, but at that time it was the best accelerator with the space and everything, and we had enough data to say क्या चीजें चल रही है क्या नहीं चल रही. So Varun connected, we did a quick call. Varun has this awesome way of putting people in, and with me the way it worked is he landed up in Ahmedabad. We sat on his business plan. I had the few weeks, which he mentioned helped a lot. ही लिटरली नेक्स्ट डे सेड तने मैं ना एक इंटरनल ये मेल वेल करते हैं हम, उस पे आपको ऐड करना, आपको कुछ अच्छा दिखे मेरे को बताते रहना, वैल्यू ऐड कर। आई स्टार्टेड हेल्पिंग हिम एंड दिस वाज हैपनिंग इन पैरेलल एट वन टाइम। ही डिड से व्हाई डोंट यू जॉइन मी फुल टाइम, बट आई वाज लाइक नहीं नहीं मैं कुछ अपना देखता हूँ वगैरह। नाउ दिस इज द पीरियड जहाँ एट IIM अहमदाबाद वेंचर्स मेरा फर्स्ट एग्जिट आया स्टार्टअप। तो हम इन्वेस्ट तो कर रहे थे, पहले एग्जिट आया, एंड दैट्स व्हेन आई सेड कि यार बहुत मजा आ रहा है ये काम करने में, पर यार अब एग्जिट भी आ गया, पूरा लूप हो गया, वन पाई खुद का कुछ करना था, सोचते हैं। एंड आई गॉट डाउन टू एनालाइजिंग वेरियस बिजनेसेस, एग्री वैग्री बहुत कुछ किया। दिल्ली आया, सो माय फैमिली इज दिल्ली, आई केम टू दिल्ली, वेंट टू सी व्हाट वरुण हैड स्टार्टेड बिल्डिंग, और वहां जाके ना मजा आ गया। लाइक द फर्स्ट स्पेस दे वर सेटिंग अप एट दैट टाइम, देयर वाज अ क्लियर फोमो। वरुण गेव मी द रिस्पेक्ट ऑफ हाउ जो मैं वैल्यू दे रहा हूँ इट्स एडिंग अ लॉट, एंड उसके चक्कर में मेरे को ये हो गया कि यार ये तो बनाने में मैंने कितनी हेल्प करी, और मैं ही ये लाइक दिस शिप विल जस्ट स्टार्ट सेलिंग एंड आई विल बी लेफ्ट ऑन द शोर, राइट? तो दैट्स वेयर आई लाइक द आइडिया, आई डिसाइडेड टू जंप इन, एंड खैर उसके बाद की भी अपनी स्टोरीज है, पर दैट्स हाउ इट हैपेंड।
We'll keep on jumping into those. And you rightly said that one sentence, मजा आ गया स्टेज में जाके। आई थिंक स्टार्टअप मूवर्स वाज आल्सो दैट मजा आ गया वाला आउटकम की, यार ये स्टेज तो इंडिया में अलग, ये तो कुछ अलग ही होने वाला, राइट? तो डू यू फील दैट back in 13 nobody knew co-working, right? How were you perceiving for co-working for Indian ecosystem? What was the thought in your mind? Like, for me it was like, if co-working is there, startups have to flourish. What was your thought process in terms of pure co-working, or was co-working even the first idea, or kind of something?
नहीं था यार, नहीं था। वी कुड ट्राई एंड साउंड इंटेलिजेंट, बट ऑनेस्टली वी डिडंट स्टार्ट विद प्रोवोकिंग एज एन आइडिया। आवर थॉट वाज कि हम एक वीसी फंड करेंगे, स्मॉल फंड। सो इफ यू नो वाई कॉम्बिनेटर एंड प्लग एंड प्ले, उसकी मैरिज, कि एक छोटा फंड होगा जो स्टार्टअप पे इन्वेस्ट करेगा, ये सारी स्टार्टअप्स एक साथ बैठी होंगी, वहाँ अच्छे अच्छे लोग होंगे, अच्छे सर्विस प्रोवाइडर्स होंगे, स्टार्टअप मूवर्स को पुल इन इसलिए करके, और वहाँ एक एनवायरनमेंट होगा, सबकी हेल्प हो रही होगी। वी रेज, और रादर वरुण हैड रेज सम फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली मनी, जिससे ये पहला स्पेस सेटअप किया। और वो एज इन एनी स्पेस सेटअप, आप घर का काम कराते हो, वो एक्स बजट बनाया, वो एक्स प्लस समथिंग परसेंट होके वो सारा रुपया वहीं यूज हो गया। मीनवाइल वी गॉट डाउन टू वीसी फंड रेज करेंगे। सो द डिफरेंस इज, एक हमने एज अ कंपनी रेज किया, और दूसरा हमने हमारे फंड के अंदर इन्वेस्टर से रुपए ला रहे हैं जो स्टार्टअप में इन्वेस्ट तो किया, एंड दैट वाज आल्सो वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। द फर्स्ट पर्सन आई टेस्ट टू वाज राजन आनंदन। Uh, he was Google India head at that time. Now he's A91 partner. So he said कि यार ठीक है प्रणय, I'll invest, you go use my name, pitch to others. So felt very confident about it. Started pitching to realize कि यार फंड रेज हो तो जाएगा पर ये ना 1.5-2 साल लगेगा.
Okay.
जबकि हम एज ऑल विशफुल फाउंडर्स हमने सोचा महीने भर में रेज हो जाएगा. तो जैसे ही वो रियलाइजेशन आई ना तो साथ में हम इकोनॉमिक्स भी देख ही रहे थे. तो हमने रियलाइज किया यार बॉस इफ वी डोंट स्टार्ट थिंकिंग इकोनॉमिक्स on the space, we'll run out of money in 2 months and we won't have money to pay to salaries to employee. And that's when we said पहली स्पेस को भरते हैं. We had 100 seats in the first space, 5,000 रुपये पर हेड, 5 लाख रुपया महीने का आएगा, तनख्वाह दे पाएंगा. तो ऐसे करके पहली स्पेस भरी. तब भी हम ऑनेस्टली कोवर्किंग ही सोचते रहते. नाम हमने लगाना चालू कर दिया था पर we weren't focusing on co-working. Then Gurgaon happened to us, where someone came to us and said, I have a space. Why don't you do it there?
The second hub of 90.
The second hub of 91. So that was very well set up space also. Literally, मैं और आनंद जाके वहाँ बैठने लग गए. आनंद is the other co-founder we have. So आनंद और मैं literally एक रूम में बैठते थे. उस एक रूम की लाइट ऑन करते थे. पहला मेंबर आया तो उसको अपनी डोंगल से वाईफाई देते थे. तो इतने गरीबी बोलो चिंदीगिरी बोलो करके धीरे धीरे ग्रो किया. And so Gurgaon space happened, that filled up. And then Hyderabad में वरुण was on board of Penna and उनकी 2 floors खाली थी. तो they said कि यार हमारे यहाँ भी कर लो. Third hub. And that's when the thought was कि यार देखो गुड़गांव तो ये हो गया कि आनंद और प्रणय वहाँ बैठ के करने लग गए. But taking a decision to do in Hyderabad doesn't mean one of us can shift there because the economics don't support that. तो हमने कहा इसको ना रिमोटली सिस्टम प्रोसेसेस से चला के देखते हैं. And once the Hyderabad hub broke even and started growing, is when we said यार अगर एक remote हो सकता है तो 100 remote हो सकते हैं. And that's when we really started believing that we are in the co-working. उसके पहले तक space was cash for us, but it was survival करना fund था. पर एक बार हैदराबाद सक्सेसफुल हुआ हमने कहा यार fund is the side thing, co-working is the business.
Yeah. So 12 years fast forward. I feel fund is still around. We'll come to that. I mean, you still run a syndicate.
Yeah.
Talk about it. But I'll deep dive into the 91 journey because I have seen it up close. I've seen the challenges because outside it might look a lot rosier. 91 Springboard was the only profitable co-working company in India in 19.
Okay.
And nobody knew about co-working in 13. I think 91 led that whole movement in India. But what happened behind on the co-founder's seat where you were starting, like you said, using a dongle and then shifting to processes? You've led a function as well in 91 Springboard. As a co-founder, what has been the journey? What were you managing? What all you were managing? How you transitioned in? How you transitioned out? What was comfortable transitioning into? And how difficult it was transitioning out? Can you touch upon that?
Sure. Yeah, so I think one, like I've had great co-founders. Like Varun और आनंद से मैंने जितना सीखा है has been amazing. And I think we also kind of figured over time that we had good complementary skills. So it all worked very well. Roles का ऐसा है कि honestly we went through the discovery. So there's a part of time where I think each one of us has played the role of the CEO of the company. Eventually settling into Anand running the show as a CEO for the longer time. And realizing that my strengths are more in the sales, the revenue generation, the BD and all of those part of it. We continued being an incubator even though that was a smaller part of the business. And all the incubation arm, etc. was what I was running on. The other place where we were able to balance each other very well was, so Varun is your, like your typical high risk, I'll do massive founder, right? You have to meet him and I learned a lot from him. But he's the guy who will jump without a parachute, right? And I think on the other side, Anand, at least for a long time, felt like he's the guy who will call out big risk on everything and he'll be a bit more, slightly more towards the pessimistic side. And I ended up playing a lot more role of trying to balance the two and say, यार ये बीच का रास्ता सही लग रहा है, right? And I think that balance allowed us to grow the way we were. So even when we talk of economics, how we grew, the spaces we did, like a lot of that was visible area.
So you ran the incubation, you kind of ran the balancing role between the founders. You also ran the sales and marketing function. But one thing we see in the startup journey with other founders is they are running the show on their own, but they're not the subject matter expert. And after some time, they have to make a call or whether they should actually be doing it or now it's now a subject matter expert thing. What is that right timing? How should a founder change that culture mindset? Because now what I feel most of the founders are, they don't want to detach themselves. And there's a risk of culture shift also. कि यार नया बंदा आएगा तो कैसे करोगे है ना?
Sure. Yeah, so it's not easy to figure out what's that time, right? It's not defined anywhere properly. I'll just tell you the formula I have built in my head. शुरू में तो, and especially like think of it along with funding, you go through this garibi period where you have to discover things. You have to do things yourself, discover things yourself and do that. तो वहाँ पे तो खुद ही करना, वही हम कर रहे थे. कोवर्किंग बीइंग अ न्यू इंडस्ट्री, सेल कैसे करते हैं, पिच क्या मारते हैं, बोलते क्या है, समझाते कैसे हैं, सब खुद फिगर आउट किया, राइट? देन आई फील फाउंडर्स व्हेन दे लाइक एज अ फाउंडर तुम्हें पता होता है यार, वो गट फील आ रही होती है कि कब थिंग्स मेरे कंट्रोल में है, कब नहीं है, राइट? एंड कब आई हैव टू कैच अप फास्टर. So I think there's a point of time where it makes a lot of sense to bring in consultants. Okay. Right. And so there are people who've done things a lot earlier. They might not know your context fully, but when they work with you, they'll bring in the experience, they'll bring in ideas, they'll challenge you. Right. A lot of your team members, however good a culture you might have, may not challenge you. So that's the part where you bring in consultant. And I think uh, at least for us, right? And the last one, I won't say generically for every founder, but I think at least मेरे लिए I can say that I enjoy the 0 to 1 and 1 to 10 journey. वो जो 100 to 1000 जर्नी होती है ना, वो आई एम नॉट एज ऑसम है, राइट? एंड वो मेरी लिमिटेशन है. सो आई गिव एग्जांपल ऑफ स्केल्स, राइट? In sales, there's a part of discovery, how to pitch, all of that you're doing, setting up sales systems, what kind of team, all of that you do. But after some time, it has to just run as a machine needing a autopilot. Autopilot, negative word बोलूँ तो whip driver. There's a guy who's every day asking, भाई तूने कितना पल किया, किससे बात हुआ, कार्वेट में क्यों नहीं हो रहा, right? And someone has to do that. I feel like that, at least for me, was better if someone professional came in and did it because they've just done it so much, right? I thought for me that was the right time, and probably a lot of startups that I fund, I noticed that it's very similar for majority of the founders.
Because having worked with 91 Stingboard, I think what differentiated us was the community element. Right. How do you define a community? What are those promises you feel to never break out? And how hard it is to monetize the community?
Right. So it's very interesting here where community is just not built on basis of plan, right? It's built on basis of keeping these micro promises and creating that trust. And maybe I'll just talk through examples, right? तो 91 Stingboard में शुरू में जब हम events करते थे, for a long time, every day in the evening at 5 p.m., our calendar would shoot out an auto mail to us with a form जिसमें क्वेश्चंस ये होते थे कि आज तुमने कितनी स्टार्टअप्स की हेल्प करी, कितने फाउंडर्स को किससे कनेक्ट किया, एंड वी हैड इंटरनल कंपटीशन अमंग्स द टीम की कौन इसमें बेटर था, राइट? एंड व्हाट दैट मेंट वाज एवरी इवेंट वी डिड, we were standing there, our team was standing there talking to everyone. Once we understood what they were doing, the first thing was, where can we help you, right? It wasn't to pass a judgment on, I don't think too acha kar raha, but where can we help you? So I'll give you another example, right? We used to do mentor sessions where we would collect the feedback from the mentee also. Now, one of the mentee I had came to me, young college kid, right? Just I think close to graduation, saying, प्रणय फंड रेज करा दो. मैंने कहा हाँ, बिजनेस क्या है बताओ. कहते हैं प्रणय, एक ये बिजनेस है, एक ये बिजनेस है, एक ये बिजनेस है, ये है. मैं ना 5 बिजनेस कर रहा हूँ. हर बिजनेस जनरली स्टार्टिंग वैल्यूएशन मिलियन तो होती है, तो मेरा 5 मिलियन पे रेज करा दो. तो मैंने कहा भाई पागल है क्या, ऐसे थोड़ी होता है, ये वो करके मैंने उसे भगा दिया कि आप लाइक ऑलमोस्ट लाइक एरोगेंट इनफ टू कि यार थोड़ा पढ़ पुढ़ा के आता है यार, इतना तो इंटरनेट पे लिखा है. ही ऑफ कोर्स गिव मी अ वेरी बैड फीडबैक एंड वी लेटर वर डिस्कसिंग द फीडबैक व्हेन वरुण सेड, प्रणय तेरा इतना फीडबैक बुरा कैसे आया, तेरा तो अच्छा आता है. मैं फाउंडर ऐसे था, ये वो करके वरुण से गया. द गाय स्पेंट एन आवर टू ट्रैवल एंड टू कम टू यू. He didn't come to piss you off, right? He came because that was a genuine question in his mind. How could you have helped him? या पर इसका थोड़ी फंड रेज कराएंगे. आई एम नॉट सेइंग टू फंड रेज कैसे कराएगा. हाउ कुड यू हैव हेल्प? एंड द मोमेंट दैट क्वेश्चन गॉट आस्क्ड, द आंसर वाज क्लियर, टू गाइड हिम ऑन हाउ टू थिंक अबाउट द birthday, right? Maybe guide him to the articles I expect him to read, right? And that's an example of how, like, हम हमारे स्पेस से जो मेंटर्स आते थे, हम लोगों से फीडबैक लेते थे. We would sit with mentor and discuss with them on how to mentor, right? And this was all these micro things is what built them.
And then the corresponding question that I always have a doubt, because we are also trying to build a community, but monetizing community is always what I feel is a little challenging to articulate or create a framework. Of course, there is this social media which says you build a whole community and then on top of it, build a distribution. I'm not talking about that community, but
Right.
but again, this founder community and people like-minded coming together to build entrepreneurship. How do you monetize it? What challenges 91 face around that?
Yeah, so I'll say actually monetize भी हो जाता है संभव. It is the challenge is being able to attribute monetization.
Yeah.
Right? तो हमारे केस में क्या था? So I'll give you examples of कहाँ monetize हो रहा था. जब हमारी वो स्पेसेस की इनफ कम्युनिटी थी, पीपल वर अवेयर, कोई भी किसी भी सोशल मीडिया चैनल पे अगर कहता था कि यार मुझे ना एक ऑफिस स्पेस चाहिए यहाँ पे, हम रिस्पॉन्ड करते थे, उससे पहले 10 लोग रिस्पॉन्ड कर देते थे कि 91 स्प्रिंग बोर्ड जा. राइट? पीपल वुड हाईली रिकमेंड 91 स्प्रिंग बोर्ड. तो पीपल वुड कम टू 91 स्प्रिंग बोर्ड टू हेल्प द स्टार्टअप. द स्टार्टअप्स वर देयर, दे वुड स्टे एट 91 स्प्रिंग बोर्ड बिकॉज यार एक यहाँ ना फील है, यार मजा आ रहा है, एक एनवायरमेंट है वगैरह. तो आई थिंक our CACs were lower because of community. CAC is cost of customer acquisition. So, and I'll tell you the measure also. जब बाद में और co-working space आ गए थे, for them almost 80% of the business was coming through property brokers.
Okay.
And they were giving commissions there. For us, less than 20% was coming from property.
The community was creating it.
So community, natural word of mouth वगैरह एक वो हो रहा था. दूसरा, I remember WeWork at that point of time, just before that, the big fiasco globally, they were advertising how their long-term contract clients were staying with them for 18 months. हमारे month-on-month वाले customer were staying with us for 24 months at least. Right? So retention was happening because of community. So it's hard to measure direct monetization, but the magic was happening.
In terms of fundraise, 91 also saw few rounds being raised. What was the fundraising strategy like? What went right? What went wrong? What could have been better? Little bit on that.
Yeah, fundraising, I think initially we tried to go after fundraising a lot. People weren't understanding co-working. It was very new. It wasn't a thesis for various investors.
Yeah.
तो उस समय तो मिल ही नहीं रहा था. Once our Hyderabad space started working, our friends and family, Mr. Deepak Sharma especially, ended up supporting us, joining as a co-founder also. So we became a 4 co-founder team then. And then after that, we were able to just raise from a very good network of family of. So we never ended up raising money from a professional VC. I think fundamentally because of the DNA with which we started and the struggle we went through, we never wanted to be in a situation जहाँ हम VC से रुपया रेज करें और बर्न के चक्कर में there's a situation कि next round नहीं आया तो हम मर जाए. तो से at end of every fundraise also we were always profitable. Our bottom line was good, which as a business looked very good for family offices too. तो हम वहाँ से रेज किया, ग्रो किया. अगर आप मुझसे गुड पूछोगे तो ऑफकोर्स our fundraising happened at good terms, very decent valuation at that time also, and we were able to grow the company. I think अगर मुझसे slight learning पूछोगे वहाँ पे तो at that time we just weren't, like, we were just looking money as money, right? So for example हमारे 4 family offices close कर रहे हैं, कोई VC बात करे, we're like यार वो money आ रहा है, 15 दिन में आ रहा है, would you be able to move faster?
Like,
right? And if we are getting 10 million at a certain term, तो यार आधा million देगा, इतनी complex term क्यों कर रहा है? So we had all of that, due to which also we didn't end up raising VC money. But I think having a VC on the cap table or a board or a VC mindset on the board, I think might have been helpful also, because the family offices don't have a reason to be involved in your business day to day. चलो day to day भी छोड़ो, but to be very deep into that. VC, because of the fact that they have a fiduciary responsibility, they're a lot more active. They bring a different kind of a learning. They bring a different type of growth push. So maybe उसका एक फायदा होता है जो हमने मिस किया.
So the difficult question, do you think as compared to other co-working players who had a VC on the cap table, 91 had a little disadvantage of not having one?
Yeah,
Because some of them have got listed also.
yes, some of them have got listed. संभव इन कई चीज़ों में ना आंसर होता है कि स्टोरी अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त.
हाँ.
तो when I look at our economics still,
Yeah.
compared to the listed ones जिनकी economics अब public में है, our bottom lines are much better. There are these listed companies which are 4, 5, 6 times our revenue. They're not making profit, right? And we are making amazing profit. We are able to grow on our profit now, right? On the revenue, we are behind that. I'm not sure I'll say picture abhi complete ho.
Nice thing. I mean, but I'll resonate that because in 19, when I moved out of 91, as an investor also, my comfort zone was, oh, this is the only profitable startup, co-working startup, that's making enough money to build their own hubs. Nobody else can do that. And I think COVID was a turning point for the co-working industry. What was that period like?
Yeah, COVID was a scary period.
Hmm.
There was a feeling कि शायद business बंद ना हो जाए. This was also the period when Varun and I had just stepped out of the company. So kudos to Anand for how he handled everything. The good part is COVID taught other companies कि यार खुद का ऑफिस बनाना is a sin, right? And big companies, massive companies, banks, जैसे पहले there's this big Indian bank, मैं उनके ऑफिस में 4 बार जाके सीनियर मोस्ट लोगों को पिच मारा हुआ हूँ. और वो मीटिंग में मैं ही एंड में कहता था कि सर आप ना बुला के सीखते रहते हो, पूछते रहते हो, पर आप लोग कन्वर्ट नहीं हो गए. सिंपली बिकॉज़ आपके जो क्वेश्चंस अराउंड सिक्योरिटी विक्योरिटी है ना, वो ऑल ऑफ दैट इज़ मैनेजेबल, पर देयर इज़ अ माइंड ब्लॉक कि इसके बाहर काम ही नहीं हो सकता. कोविड में जब उन्होंने लोगों से वर्क फ्रॉम होम करा लिया, तो फिर तो कोवर्किंग के अंदर तो फिगर आउट कर ही लिया है, राइट? सो नाउ फ्यू ऑफ देम आर आवर क्लाइंट्स आल्सो, मैसिव प्लानर. So post-COVID, a lot of the space just picked up very, very fast. When people were coming back to office, co-working became the first choice.
Hmm.
And yep.
Now the trend is changing.
So flexi space, industry भी थोड़ा change हुई है. Earlier we were using the word co-working a lot. Now
managed.
the two of terms which are come up is managed office and flexi space.
Hmm.
So literally 300 people team also is taking up a floor in a managed office and working that. Our business has also grown, right? So as 91 Spinboard also, we are doing enough co-working, managed office and everything.
How was when you kind of moved out of the 91, what were the decisions that kind of, or what were the trigger points that kind of encouraged you or uh, took you in that direction that now it's something someone else have to run the show? And how to manage that kind of scenario, because that is happening to many founders who are raised post Series B or Series A or Series C, what we are looking at.
Yeah.
Where they are not able to take that call.
यार तो हमारे में भी ना, आई विल नॉट से कि हम इतना प्लान करके हमने कॉल लिया था. हुआ क्या था, अराउंड 2018 इज व्हेन वी स्टार्टेड रियलाइजिंग कि जो सर्टेन वर्टिकल्स हम लोग चला रहे हो, देयर आर लिमिटेशंस आर कमिंग, वी शुड ब्रिंग इन प्रोफेशन. So this was the scenario where Anand was the CEO. I was running all revenue, BD, corporate tie-ups sort of divisions, and Varun was running the setup division. अब प्रोफेशनलाइज कर तो अच्छे लोग ला रहे हैं, दे आर सेटलिंग इन वेल, दे आर डूइंग द जॉब वेल. एंड अराउंड 2019 मिड के आसपास था व्हेन दीज गाइज हैड स्टार्टेड टेकिंग ओवर. सो दैट्स व्हेन द थॉट वाज कि अच्छा ठीक है भाई, ये हो जाएगा एंड हो रहा है और बहुत बढ़िया हो रहा है, तो वरुण और प्रणय क्या करेंगे. एंड आवर थॉट वाज गूगल अल्फाबेट स्टाइल, जो कोवर्किंग है, जो गूगल पार्ट ऑफ इट है, वो आनंद चलाएगा एज अ सीईओ, एंड हम लोग वरुण में स्ट्रेटेजिक प्रोजेक्ट्स करेंगे. तो हमने सोचा गूगल अल्फाबेट विल डू दैट वे. जब वो रेनी वी केम डाउन टू अ सिचुएशन व्हेन वरुण एंड आई हैड इनफ टाइम, इज व्हेन वी रियलाइज किया जब गूगल अल्फाबेट वाला बंद करना है ना, तो गूगल भी बनना पड़ता है. हम उस समय तक वी वर गुड बिजनेस एंड प्रॉफिटेबल, पर हम गूगल नहीं, हम इतने मिलियन प्रॉफिट नहीं बना रहे थे कि यार धंधा भी ग्रो हो जाए और स्ट्रेटेजिक प्रोजेक्ट भी कर लो. एंड जो फंड रेज करके स्ट्रेटेजिक प्रोजेक्ट करना का था, ऑनेस्टली दैट टाइम फंडिंग सिनेरियो, दिस इज लाइक द पीक ऑफ वी वर्क हियर, सो राइट, सो
But
नो वन वाज वांटिंग टू टच कोवर्किंग इंडस्ट्री विद अ फोन. तो वरुण और मैं सिचुएशन में थे वेयर इन सम सेंस वी वर लॉइटरिंग अराउंड इन द कंपनी, and maybe I should talk more for myself. It's at least for me, I was loitering around,
right.
thinking कि हाँ मेरे को कुछ तो strategic project करने हैं, क्या करना है, which justifies how will I fund it and all of that. And that's when the COVID hit. और जब COVID hit हुआ ना, तो our business was massively impacted. Revenue suddenly zero or close to zero, whatever, right? As we are going to employees, requesting some salary cut. And that's when this thought पे यार फिर मैं किस बात की सर्वे ये रहा, right? Uh, either I should go start taking care of a vertical. बट दैट्स वेयर दिस गाय इज ग्रेट, राइट? अगर मैं अभी कोविड के चक्कर में कर भी लूंगा, 2 साल बाद इसी को पुल इन करके फिर सेम चीज दिमाग आ रहा हूँ. तो इट जस्ट लॉजिकली मेड सेंस फॉर अस टू स्टेप बैक because it was so natural and logical. Also, I think we got the right blessings of our board and investors too. Otherwise, generally there's always this bunch of questions around our founder to step back करना. हमारे केस में just was a natural progression.
Very interesting. Yeah. We were the only private dividend company that raised money as an incubator from DPIO. How did we crack it? Because I know I was in that meeting. How did we crack it? What was going in your mind at that point of time from India's policy perspective? A little bit insight on that.
Yeah, so I mean, I was at IMA's incubator, which was one of the best one. So had been involved in policy, incubation association, and various such things, everything around incubation. और यार आई बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, मेरा प्यार है यार, मेरे को मज़ा आता है लाइक अर्ली स्टेज फाउंडर्स के साथ बैठ के हेल्प करना, वो इकोसिस्टम ग्रो करना. एज 91 स्प्रिंगबोर्ड इनिशियली व्हेन वी स्टार्टेड अगेन, एंड बाय नाउ यू हर्ड दिस मल्टीपल टाइम्स, वो शुरू के गरीबी पीरियड में ना यू ट्राई फॉर एवरीथिंग. सो इंक्यूबेशन, बीइंग अ इंक्यूबेटर, स्टार्टिंग अप इंक्यूबेटर्स एट वेरियस इंस्टीट्यूट्स वगैरह वाज अ पार्ट ऑफ एजेंडा. पर ना उसमें हमने रियलाइज किया कि यार बहुत लंबी लंबी बातें हो रही है, तो वी टुक अ स्टेप बैक, वी सेड यार कोवर्किंग पे फोकस करते हैं, ये ग्रो करता है. बट एज माय helping and being part of the incubator and ecosystem, I continued being part of policy and helping. The Niti Aayog meeting you're saying is a very interesting one where, so in, sorry, I'll come back to that. In incubation, a constant question has always been, as a incubator, तुम नॉट फॉर प्रॉफिट कंपनी हो और तुम्हें सस्टेनेबल है.
Sustainably.
अब सस्टेनेबल होना है तो कैसे सस्टेनेबल होगे? कुछ धंधा करोगे जिससे कमाओगे, उसी से सस्टेनेबल होगे. एंड दैट होल स्ट्रक्चर इज ऑनेस्टली सुपर कॉम्प्लेक्स, इज अ पोलाइट वर्ड, राइट? तो तुम्हें धंधा भी करना है एज ए इंक्यूबेटर, उससे प्रॉफिट कमाना है, उससे सस्टेनेबल होना है, येट तुम फॉर प्रॉफिट कंपनी नहीं हो. एंड ऑल गवर्नमेंट प्रोग्राम टिल देन वर मेंट फॉर प्रॉफिट, नॉट फॉर प्रॉफिट इम्प्रोवेटर. तो जब वो नीति आयोग का मीटिंग हुआ, दिस क्वेश्चन केम अप अगेन. And I was sitting there, Mr. Amitabh Kanji was there, Pagaria ji was there, so bunch of senior folks. And then the sustainability question came, and question came कि profitable होना है. I think I politely said, "P sir, आप point बहुत सही कर रहे हो, पर so for me it started with supporting the incubator, saying sir आप point सही कर रहे हो, पर like अगर not for profit structure, it's a not for profit structure, and as आप government कह रहे हो कि incubator को support करोगे, there's no way you can support for profit structure." And that's when Amitabh Kanji, being Amitabh Kanji, okay, said ki nahi, this makes sense. So we were first for-profit incubator, and what we delivered was so amazing, right? That we also became the one of the incubators awarded by President of India as the best upcoming technology incubator of India.
In fact, the startups that you kind of incubated, they're also doing, some of them are still out there doing great.
Grow is going IPO, right? MyGate is part of our Karnataka government program.
Right.
So yeah.
So we've talked about incubation, and I just ask one more question on incubation side. You've been very close to the policy pre-work. If you have 60 seconds today, what will you ask for the interpretation from the policy people?
Here, I think deep tech in general as an ecosystem is growing massively in India. I think lot more support there for incubator. I think startup wise, there's a lot of support coming in already. There are certain funds announced, but I think money to incubators for them to hire the bestest of people and to be able to take a startup from being like nobody to world leader. I think that is something I'll still defend. It needs to be publicly supported.
Yeah. because recently there is a law change around the Indian investing. What is that law change? How is the ecosystem taking that as a? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? What impact would it have?
यार ये ना, it's your typical, some policy makers started with a good intention and probably didn't understand the industry fully and has implemented something which has a potential to destroy.
What is that?
Right? So I'll just explain क्या होता है. So सबसे पहले funds पे आते हैं. So there's a VC fund. It's like a mutual fund, right? HNIs can give money to a VC fund which will go ahead and invest in startups. फिर there's something called a angel fund. ये भी regulated है. ये सब SEBI के alternate investment fund regulation में आते हैं. Angel fund is a fund structure जहाँ आप फंड को कहते हो कि भाई मैं तुम्हारे साथ इन्वेस्ट करूंगा, पर आप उनको डे जीरो पे मनी नहीं भेज रहे हो. बेसिकली ऑन अ डील बाय डील यू आर टेकिंग द डिसीजन वेयर द फंड इज, वेयर योर मनी इज गोइंग. सो इन द वीसी फंड यू गिव द मनी, वीसी फंड डिसाइड्स. हियर द वीसी फंड द एंजल फंड टेल्स यू कि भाई ये स्टार्टअप है, ये रे डिटेल्स हमें अच्छा लग रहा है, आप भी रुपए डालना चाहते हो तो स्टार्टअप में डाल. Now, this allowed to create certain amount of platforms, right? And the way it was working is there are platforms like AngelList, Invest Platform, etc., which have become now massive, right? Like where someone like me, so the term, it's more of a colloquial term used for me is let's say a super angel, जो बिजनेस कर चुका है, स्टार्टअप में इन्वेस्ट कर चुका है, उससे समझ में आता है. वो कोई स्टार्टअप आइडेंटिफाई करता है तो वो कहते हैं कि भाई ये स्टार्टअप है, मैं इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, आप लोग भी करना चाहते तो देख लो. दिस बिकम्स पार्ट ऑफ दैट एंजल फंड्स इन्वेस्टमेंट. पीपल इन्वेस्ट इन दिस स्टार्टअप and there's a carry structure where the fund earns the carry, I earn a carry. So there's an incentive for me to bring the startup here. And these people who could have been angels पर उसको नहीं आता, उसे startup नहीं evaluate किया कभी, उसको tech नहीं समझ में आता, उसको paperwork क्या करना है समझ में नहीं आता, he can invest, ride the investment, but still look at the startup to decide whether he likes it or not. So this is the structure. अब whatever we understand of the intention of SEBI, they wanted to do this intention of कि यार there's a very high probability of someone saying कि यार छोटे छोटे retail investor को लाके इसमें invest कर दो. And due to that one, they said अब एक accredited investor चीज होगी जो कि तुम्हें prove करना और सर्टिफिकेट लाके देना तभी तुम इसमें इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हो. और उसका उन्होंने लिमिट लगा दिया 7.5 crore नेटवर्थ. Just to give you a sense, there are less than 600 or 700 odd people who've taken accredited investor approval in India. And 7.5 crore, which is close to $1 million, is what sits in US also. So India ने अपना accredited investor का जो benchmark है वो US वाला रख दिया है. And this whole, what it means is suddenly there's no angel fund investment that can happen, or very little that can happen. The second is they've not understood how the platforms work, right? So where I was bringing a deal to the platform because I can get a carry out of it. What they've said is now the fund cannot give a carry to someone who's not part of the fund stake. And that means if they give me a carry, they'll have to first take the carry, give me a consulting fee or something. But that's very complex and there's multiple level of tractability there. Right? So ऐसे करके ना 2-3 माइनर चेंजेस है, पर उससे ये हो गया है कि एंजल फंड, सिंडिकेट स्ट्रक्चर, एंजल लिस्ट, इन्वेस्ट वगैरह, if they were doing about 100 to 300 days a year, that will get down to like 10 days, right? तो ये जो अर्ली स्टार्टअप्स को जो पहला ऑर्गेनाइज रुपया आता था बिफोर अ वीसी वुड लुक एट देम, माय थीसिस इट विल बी ड्राई आउट, राइट? इट्स द रूल इज जस्ट गॉट इम्प्लीमेंटेड लास्ट मंथ. सो आई थिंक उसका रियल इम्पैक्ट अभी अनदर 3-4 महीने में नजर आएगा, बट द मनी विल die out at the early stages.
And in fact, that 7.5 does not even include your real estate, is what I've heard. It has to be your other.
So it's a liquid network, or you need to be earning 2 crore a year. I do think some limit should have been there. When an angel used to ask, so मेरा क्या होता था, because I was doing this a lot of times, say a batchmate would call, and I used to keep telling them, तो उस समय SEBI's limit was 2 crore. Right. And I used to tell them कि यार ये कम है, मेरे हिसाब से तो ये 5 होना चाहिए. And unless you have that, please don't do this because this is a risky asset. I agree. Right? A mom and pop without understanding shouldn't invest in it. But the 7.5 is a massive limit. And also it's funny कि यार there's so many other risky assets, risky things that people are investing in. Why are you creating a limit only in this one asset class in this manner of saying कि तुम्हें accreditation certificate आओगे तभी हो रहा हो?
Right.
राइट? भाई तुम इफ व्हाट यू आर लुकिंग फॉर इज हर एक को जाके accreditation सर्टिफिकेट लेना है, तो उसका प्रोसेस सिंप्लीफाई कर दो एंड वो फिर हर एक चीज़ में एप्लीकेबल कर दो ताकि पीपल आर इंसेंटिवाइज्ड टू टेक इट, राइट? कल अगर मेरे को म्यूचुअल फंड अबाउट सर्टेन फिगर लेना है, मेरे को accreditation सर्टिफिकेट लेना है, तो मैं लूँगा ना जाते।
Right.
यहाँ पे तो देन द ईज़ियर आंसर वुड बी छोड़ यार इतना कौन दिमाग लगाएगा।
Right.
तो इट्स लाइक दे हैव नॉट थॉट थ्रू।
And what happens to those who already invested but they're not accredited? They cannot be accredited.
So there's like SEBI is sensible, right? I really respect the regulator. I don't like a lot of regulations that they've come out is good. I think this is just probably got rolled out half baked, or maybe they'll look at it again. I hope. But they've been sensible about this fact कि यार कुछ लोग कर चुके हैं, you can't implement it in previous one retrospective. Some deals अभी हो रहे हैं, उनमें manage करना पड़ेगा वगैरह। तो all of those they've been sensible. But I think maybe they're underestimating the drop of investments which will happen. और जब वो आएगा ना, तो I feel they'll be again hopefully sensible enough about going back and repairing a few of these.
ठीक है Pranay. So we will want to deep dive into angels and intuitions and syndicate. But post 91 you moved to Magic Pin. For me it was a surprise, to be very honest. Why did you take that call? Why not be a founder again and build something? You're always around ideas. What was your mindset then? Yeah.
There I took a good 1 year break. My friend Raghu, who sold taxi for sure to Ola earlier, तो मैं उससे पूछा था कि यार तूने बेचा क्या किया? तो उसने कहा कि देख प्रणय, टेक अ इयर्स ब्रेक टू क्लियर योर माइंड। इनिशियली ना वो कई सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज आएंगी, वांट टू जंप, तो मैंने वो ब्रेक लिया ना, वो थिंकिंग क्या करना है। एंड यार बाय देन आई हैड इन्वेस्टेड इन सम 90 प्लस स्टार्टअप्स, ऑलमोस्ट 35 ऑफ देम गिव एन एग्जिट, गुड 35-40% IRR वगैरह। तो फंड एक नेचुरल चॉइस आ रहा था। तो आई इन माई होमवर्क टू थिंक थ्रू कि यार क्या ये सही है, आई कॉल्ड अप अंशु हु इज द फाउंडर ऑफ मैजिक पेन, एंड हिज बैकग्राउंड इज वेयर ही वाज विद लाइटस्पीड एंड ही स्टार्टेड मैजिक पेन। ही इज माई सीनियर फ्रॉम कॉलेज। तो मैंने फोन
I am.
फ्रॉम आई एम, ओके। तो मैंने फ़ोन किया, मैंने कहा यार अंशु भाई, मैं फाउंडर हूँ जो फंड बनना चाह रहा है, तू फंड था जो फाउंडर बना, तो स्टोरी बता। तो ही एक्सप्लेन टू मी, बट इन द एंड ही सेड यार प्रणय, आई विल इंट्रोड्यूस यू, तेरा हो ही जाएगा, डोंट वरी, यू सेंड मी योर प्रोफाइल, आई विल शेयर एंड इंट्रोड्यूस यू। व्हेन द शिट बिकेम रियल, राइट, वेयर लाइक मैं सोच रहा हूँ करूँगा, पर किसी ने इंट्रो ऑफर कर दिया, इज़ व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग अबाउट इट मोर डीपली। And the first thought that came to my mind somewhere, when you'll find it very funny, is despite doing 90 odd investment, as so 91 Shinboard, we grew it as a very fundamentally sound company, bottom line, everything. और मैं ना स्टेज पे जब भी मेरे को बुलाते थे स्पीक करने, तो मैं ना हमेशा ये फ्लिपकार्ट जोमेटो वालों को बड़ा लाइटली लेता था कि यार ये क्या कंपनी है, लॉस मेकिंग, यूनिट में लॉस बना रही है, कोई सेंस बनाता है क्या? एंड वंस आई स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग कि मैं फंड ज्वाइन करूंगा इन अ सीनियर रोल, मैंने कहा यार 91 को तो अभी भी इन्वेस्टर्स को रिटर्न्स देना बाकी है, जबकि फ्लिपकार्ट एंड ज़ोमैटो हैव बीन ग्रेट रिटर्न्स फॉर द इन्वेस्टर। और अगर मैं कोई फंड में होता, मैं फ्लिपकार्ट के बोर्ड पे होता, तो मैं सचिन को फ्लिपकार्ट इतना ग्रो ही नहीं करने देता, मैं तो उसके सर पे बैठ जाता कि प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी दिखा, प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी दिखा। तो दैट्स वेयर आई सेड कि यार बुक्स बहुत देखी हैं, थ्योरी बहुत पढ़ी है, आर्टिकल्स बहुत पढ़े हैं अबाउट बर्न, ग्रोथ, दिस एंड दैट, तो उसको ना अंदर से समझा नहीं है। And I decided that I'll go to a consumer tech startup, typically at that Series CD stage, where they're growing, they need to burn and all of that, to just understand it from inside. तो वहाँ मैं 2-3 से बात करने लग गया। मैं माय थॉट वाज़ बैंगलोर जाएँगे, और अंशु मैजिक पिन व्हिच इज़ बेस्ड इन गुड़गाँव, अंशु को तो मैं ऐसे ही अपडेट कर रहा था कि अंशु भाई आपने इंट्रो ऑफर किया था, आई विल टेक अ रेन चेक ऑन इट फॉर दिस रीज़न, एंड ही सेड यार भाई ये करना तो तू मेरे पास ही आएगा। Zomato had just funded them. Magic Pin had got down to this rapid growth path. Uh, it was magic for me. Yeah. Amazing experience. I joined in the BD role, ended up doing growth, part of product, part of analytics. Anshu's confidence on me was more than my confidence on myself. I needed that sort of a reporting push way to ensure कि एज अ फाउंडर ना तुम्हारे भी कुछ कुछ कॉब्बेस बन जाते हैं कि यार ये मेरे को नहीं आया, ये कोई और देखता है वगैरह। अंशु पुशिंग इनटू नहीं यार तू कर सकता है, तू स्मार्ट है तो तू कर सकता है, राइट? ऑल ऑफ दैट हेल्प सो मच, आई लर्न so much, and I think I ended up spending about 1.5 year then moving out, combination of where Magic Pin was going. My mindset was यार एक बार सीख के वापस fund side जाएंगे वगैरह. So I came out and I think I've become a significantly better investor due to my experience at Magic Pin.
What is that one takeaway you had which helped you in your investment journey from Magic?
Actually one बोलना मुश्किल है, but I'll say मेरे को ना वो एक तो this whole part of what is good burn, what is bad burn, how to look at data to be able to think through it and plan that journey, right? I think that was one bit where I became clearer. I think the second was this realization कि यार customer or user behavior change करना ना, it's not a joke. It takes a lot and lot of effort. And either you better have massive fund to be able to modify that, or you try to figure out how to modify the product to ensure user doesn't have to change their behavior, right?
Hmm. So we'll come to the most interesting part for myself in this whole conversation around investing, syndication. So I'll break it down from a topic which we kind of touched upon earlier on incubation. What is the difference between acceleration and incubation?
Here, I think not a lot of difference. Incubation, typically when they started, it started with this physical space होगा. Acceleration started with the program structure कि यार तुम 3 महीने के लिए आ रहे हो, वहाँ रह रहे हो और फिर तुम उस 3 महीने में suddenly accelerate करोगे. I feel now it's a bit muddled and using incubation and acceleration क्योंकि incubation में virtual incubation होने लग गया वगैरह. तो muddled है. I think fundamentally I would think कि acceleration is where incubation is जहाँ तुम ना गाड़ी बनाना चालू कर रहे हो. In my mind at least. और तुम वहाँ से आगे जा रहे हो. They may continue holding your hand. पर acceleration especially जहाँ तुम ना दौड़ना चालू कर दियो and तुम गाड़ी को तेज भगाना है, accelerate करना है, right? So I think acceleration should come a bit later than incubation. That said, at least in India, you see all variety.
Right. So you run a syndicate 91 Ventures, Pranay. Can you let us know what syndication is in very common man's language, and what is 91 Ventures syndication's thesis of investment?
Sure. So first syndication ये है कि जहाँ I am investing in a startup, I find a startup, I like them. I reach out to people I know who are angels or who can be angels and say, there is a startup I like. If you want to invest, feel free to invest. They invest along with me. It's all structured in this AIF fund sort of a structure. तो जब ये सब इन्वेस्ट करे, money pools into a fund structure जहाँ से वो startup में invest हो. And then I take care of this part of startup का क्या हो रहा है, updates वगैरह, exit decisions, all of this, right? So this is like a fund, but created on a startup by startup basis for this pool of investors. Just on thesis part of it, typically at 91 Ventures, we are investing anywhere from 25-30 lakh to a crore in a startup. Areas which I enjoy really, so मेरा भी अपना evolution हुआ है. Increasingly now I'm looking at areas which are deep tech, AI, med tech. Prop tech is something I just understand. I've been in a lot of property monetizing oriented businesses. And then I found a love for this advanced engineering and manufacturing, right? So think of it as innovative SME. It could be a startup, but engineering, innovation, patent, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग इन सब का एक सर्कल टाइप बना दो तो वो मेरे को बहुत पसंद.
Got it. You said how many investments you've done through syndication?
We've done about 18 investments pre-mine.
Okay. And any write-offs so far?
Not write-offs per se, but we've exited 2 at a discount. So one closed down, the founders returned the remaining money. So it was in a regulated business and the regulator decided to not give them the certificate. So it just made sense to return the money and shut the business.
Correct.
Another sort of similar reason. So we've taken off money from a few of these. They're bunch doing very well. As a portfolio, we are at almost 3x of our entry valuation at a portfolio level.
Wow. And that is when you don't have your own fund. So Pranay, you run a syndicate. Is it necessary for me to have my own fund to run a syndicate? कि हाँ fund में पैसा डालो. Yeah, it's okay. I might not have my own fund, and there are modes to still run a syndicate. What are those channels? How can I start a syndicate today?
Okay. Let me break it into two. First is how can I invest in startups? So that is as easy as you know investors, talk to them, or there are these platforms on which people like me are also bringing good startups. You go on to them, you'll be able to see a startup and invest in. Then the second is where you're saying, मैं इन्वेस्ट तो करता हूँ, मेरे को अब सिंडिकेट चलाना है, मैं भी एक फंड चलाना चाह रहा हूँ, राइट? So either you can go register your own fund with SEBI under the AF category, and there are a bunch of there's this whole industry of lawyers, etc., who can help you with that. Alternately, a easier start could be to use one of the platforms and think of it like fund as a service. So ye AngelList is one of the early movers in India. I use Invest as a platform which comes from We Founder Circles, sort of the same group. अब इसमें कैसा होता है कि they are a angel fund registered with SEBI, and under that platform they can create, so each startup investment is a scheme and I become a advisor to that scheme. So startup मैंने choose किया, they also look at it and they see if everything is kosher or not. I become an advisor and then investors invest along. There are some investors which I will tell them how this whole thing works, and if they're excited, they will come and decide to invest, and some which the platform will bring, right? So this becomes a easier way to start, and then you can eventually move into your own fund if
So
all of this.
if the startup exits, makes money, and advisor also makes money.
So if the startup exits, there's a what's called a carry. Carry means अगर आपने 1 करोड़ इन्वेस्ट किया है और 20% कैरी है, what it means is 1 करोड़ का जब 3 करोड़ आया,
दो
तो 2 करोड़ प्रॉफिट का 20% which is
Share of
40 lakh will be kept with the fund and the advisor, and the remaining will be given to the investor.
बट इट वर्क्स इन अ वे कि एडवाइजर इन्वेस्ट नहीं कर रहा है और बाकी सब से इन्वेस्ट करा रहा है, दैट मॉडल वर्क्स?
नहीं, 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 ऐसा नहीं है। तो सो एक तो सेबी एक्सपेक्ट्स कि द फंड हैज़ टू इन्वेस्ट एटलीस्ट 2% और 50,000 और एक फिगर डिसाइडेड है इन ईच स्टार्टअप। सो एटलीस्ट वो तो होना ही है। एंड द प्लेटफॉर्म्स इंसिस्ट ऑन कि भाई, क्योंकि फंड तो प्लेटफॉर्म है, आप तो एडवाइजर हो, बट प्लेटफॉर्म्स इंसिस्ट ऑन कि भाई अगर तुम स्टार्टअप लाए हो तो तुम्हें भी इन्वेस्ट
करना पड़ेगा।
In my case, I'm investing a lot more than that minimum regular. So between me and my family, we are investing much higher. Another thing to be careful about is, are people taking a feedback from the startup? So, so those are things you should ask your, like, you have to be careful about everything, right? Ask the fund manager, everything, and be clear on that.
So before I go into the founder side of the story of how you evaluate founders, I met Rohit in one of the podcasts from WH.
Okay.
He told me 60 to 70% of his investment asset class is startups. Mine also is about 20-25%. What's yours?
मेरा तो काफ़ी है, मच मोर, एंड स्पेशली अगर मैं 91 स्प्रिंग बोर्ड का एसेट क्लास गिन लूँ तो फिर तो
No, pure, I say angel investor. If you have to
So,
say, yeah,
so mine is around this 30-35%.
right.
I don't recommend this.
That was my next question. In Indian ecosystem, for say an accredited investor or for us who's a qualified investor, what should be the asset mix of Indian investing or startup in the overall investment mix?
यार तो आजकल ना ये सेबी देखता है चीज़ें, एंड टू से मैं एडवाइस कर रहा हूँ, आई वोंट से, आई विल जस्ट से द फॉर्मूला यूज फॉर माई सेल्फ,
Correct.
राइट? इमेजिन दिस इज द रिस्क ऑफ इन्वेस्टिंग इन अ पीपीएफ, प्रोविडेंट फंड अकाउंट, वेरी लो रिस्क वगैरह. दिस इज द रिस्क ऑफ डूइंग लाइक पोकर, प्लेइंग पोकर. आपके हिसाब से स्टार्टअप इन्वेस्टमेंट कहाँ लाया करता है इसके बीच? पुट योर हैंड, राइट?
I mean, in between, I would say.
हाँ, तो मोस्ट लोग ये बोलते हैं, एंड यू बीइंग पोलाइट, आपको पता है मैं क्या गेम खेल रहा, सब बोल रहे हो, मेरे हिसाब से यहाँ है,
Agreed.
राइट? एंड दैट्स व्हाट आई टेल ऑल द इन्वेस्टर्स, भाई इट्स इलिक्विड मनी, आपने इन्वेस्ट करके कब एग्जिट आएगा नहीं पता नहीं. यू आर नॉट इन्वेस्टिंग फॉर दैट 5-10% रिटर्न. द होल आइडिया इज कि क्या ये 20-30x दे सकती है, चाहे जीरो हो जाए, पर अगर सक्सेसफुल होगी 30x आना चाहिए. सो इट इज दैट हाई रिस्क, फाउंडर्स में लड़ाई होगी, क्या हो गया तुम्हें पता नहीं है, राइट? लाइक इट्स नॉट लिक्विड. सो विच इज वेयर अकॉर्डिंग टू मी स्टार्टअप में इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो, यू हैव टू प्ले द डाइवर्सिफिकेशन गेम. कम से कम 10-15 स्टार्टअप में करोगे, 2 सक्सेसफुल होंगी जो रिटर्न देंगे. एंड नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट डूइंग द मैथ्स, राइट? लेट्स से तुम ई स्टार्टअप में 3 लाख कर रहे हो इन्वेस्ट, या 5 लाख कर रहे हो, और 10 स्टार्टअप में कर रहे हो, 50 लाख का बजट बनाया स्टार्टअप में इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए. अब मेरा ये मानना है, मेरे लिए, मैं नहीं एडवाइस कर रहा कि भाई इट शुडंट बी मोर देन 5-10% ऑफ योर पोर्टफोलियो. एंड व्हिच गेट्स मी टू दिस मैथ्स ऑफ कि यार व्हिच मींस ये ना तुम्हारा 5 करोड़ लिक्विड मनी होना चाहिए. दिस कैन नॉट बी द मनी जिसके बेसिस पे आप अपने बच्चों की फ्यूचर पढ़ाई करोगे, आप रिटायर करोगे वगैरह, दिस इज योर पोकर मनी. So play with the money that you can afford to lose. Now, when I say all of this, it means it's 5% for the person with the 5 to 10 crore saving. For the one with 300 crore saving, भाई तुम 30% डाल दो, क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है? रिमेनिंग दो, ये 30% भी जीरो हो गया तो 200 crore is enough to survive, right? So there you take your own call. But at least for investors who wanted to invest with me when the SEBI guideline was 2 crore, even at a lower figure, मैं उनको ना कह देता था कि भाई तू देख लो, मेरे हिसाब से like it doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah. The best of the angel investments are those which you are doing with the intention कि ये तो write off ही होनी है. Expectation रखा तो वो तो it will be very.
और यार संभव दूसरा ये है ना कि जब इन्वेस्ट कर रहे होते हैं, हर स्टार्टअप उस समय बेस्ट स्टार्टअप लगती है.
Correct.
जैसे यार मेरे से कई बार लोग पूछते हैं कि भाई तेरे पोर्टफोलियो में बेस्ट कौन है? मैं कहता हूँ यार बेस्ट वाली ना हमेशा जो आ रही होती है वो लग रही है. फिर 1 साल बाद पता चलता है यार क्या चैलेंजेस हैं, क्या इश्यूज हैं. एंड नो आई एम नॉट जस्ट ब्लेमिंग द फाउंडर, राइट? हम भी मार्केट के बारे में समझते हैं.
Right.
तो इट्स अ डाइवर्सिफिकेशन गेम एंड इट्स अ रिस्की गेम.
Hmm. So just jumping into the founder mindset, when you are evaluating founder, what are your green flags and what are your red flags? Few of them.
Sure. A few of them have come over time also. So by now I've done almost 130 odd investments on behalf of various entities and myself. I think एक तो स्टैंडर्ड है ही, फाउंडर बैकग्राउंड, फाउंडर विजन वगैरह. तो मैं लेट मी नॉट जंप ऑन दैट. 2-3 चीज़ें. इफ इट्स अ टेक हैवी स्टार्टअप, द फाउंडर टीम शुड बी हैंड्स ऑन टेक, राइट? आई थिंक ये एक मेरा क्रिटिकल क्राइटेरिया हो गया. लाइक टेक कैन नॉट बी हायर्ड व्हेन इट्स अ टेक स्टार्टअप. Tech cannot be just hired when it's a tech startup. Second, I think this, because we are in this business where the startup, as it grows, it will need to keep raising money. Founders' ability to impress future big investor is something that I have realized is important, right? Like a lot of times we think we'll be able to coach people into that.
Not possible.
It doesn't work,
Mm.
right? Third, and maybe a few people might hate me for this, that I've started using, and this came out of actually experience. तो हुआ क्या था? संभव, 2 of the startups gave us about a 2-3x exit within 1.5 year of investing. अब ये मैं किसी मारवाड़ी इन्वेस्टर को बोलता हूँ, उसको लोगों को क्या बात है यार,
सही बात.
1.5 साल में रुपए दुगने हो गए. और मैं बहुत दुखी था. तो उसने कहा यार तू क्यों दुखी है? मैंने कहा यार डाइवर्सिफिकेशन गेम है. द गेम इज अबाउट वो एक स्टार्टअप 20x दे. ऑफ कोर्स बंद होने से अच्छा मेरे को 3x दे, एंड दैट्स आल्सो ग्रेट, आई एम नॉट कंप्लेनिंग. बट यार आई थॉट दिस स्टार्टअप वाज ऑसम एंड इट वाज मेंट टू बी दैट 20x startup.
Yeah.
And the founder decided to, he got an acquisition offer which was a bit of a low ball offer, where investor को 2-3x मिल रहा था, founder को couple of crores मिल रहे थे, and he decided to sell out. And I kept pleading with him कि यार मत बेच, like I know अभी immediately भाई VC फंड नहीं आया, थोड़ा आएगा और ग्रो करेंगे. And I was later thinking about it कि भाई क्यों बेचेगा. I realized that his background was where that putting 2 crores aside was very important for him, right? And he's taken the right decision
For him.
for himself, right? Like it's not about he was, or हमें भी 3x दिया है, right? So it's not that he's been unfair to us. But I realized that founders' background to be able to pull off that big vision, अगर है, I do in 2 equal startup. If I know this founder has certain amount of backup to not be willing to sell early, I do appreciate that.
So invest in the founder and not the.
हाँ, so
or-
वो तो ट्रू है ही, इन्वेस्ट इन द फाउंडर. बट उसमें क्या होता है, देयर इज दिस, ऑल फंड्स वाइल इन्वेस्टिंग विल से इन्वेस्ट इन द फाउंडर, फिर वो चला नहीं दिल से, फाउंडर सही नहीं था. तो उसके लिए वो कीप थिंकिंग थ्रू व्हाट डू वी मीन व्हेन वी से इन्वेस्ट इन द फाउंडर.
Right. You've touched upon a very interesting, very close to my heart topic. So I gave a SSB exam, by the way, once for Air Force.
Okay.
And I, in fact, took a coaching also.
Okay.
So he was a psychologist. He gave us a sentence for life. He said, everything is perceived by the background of the individual. So like you just
Right.
mentioned that background पता होना is very necessary to get the right picture. Because अगर वो background नहीं पता founder का, तो I believe कोई storyline miss हो सकती है. So brilliant thought.
फिर आई गिव यू अनदर एग्जांपल ऑफ दिस बैकग्राउंड ऑफ फाउंडर. तो मैं जब IIM इनक्यूबेटर पे था, वो टिक पे स्टार्टअप है कि क्या कर रहे हो, प्रॉब्लम क्या है, ये क्या वो क्या, वो थ्योरी जो पढ़ी थी उसके बेसिस पे एवेलुएट करता था. एंड few of you might have heard of Professor Natta, legendary entrepreneurship prof from IIM Ahmedabad. वो ही वॉज इन्वॉल्व इन ओपन इनक्यूबेटर. तो किसी एक प्रोग्राम के लिए मैं स्टार्टअप से एवेलुएट करके शॉर्ट लिस्ट करके उनके पास दिया. और हांडा से चालू है प्रणय. नहीं, इफ़ यू एक्सपीरियंस यू लो हिज फैक्ट है कि प्रणय साउंडर का बैकग्राउंड का कहाँ रहता है, ये वो पहले ये. तो मैंने सर इतना नहीं पता मुझे, मैं ये वी सेड यू डोंट इवैल्यूएट. सो ही मेड मी सिट नेक्स्ट टू हिम एंड taught me this element of taking the boundary through. कहाँ बैठा हुआ, बचपन में पापा क्या, मम्मी क्या, बहन क्या, भाई क्या, स्कूल में ऐसा कहा, कौन से स्कूल जाता था, स्कूल ठीक है तो क्यों किया, फिर कॉलेज में क्या, वहाँ नंबर आते थे या आते थे, क्या कमाता था, राइट. ऑल ऑफ लाइक एंड यू कुड सी इन द मीटिंग ऑल्सो नो 1 घंटे का ये बैकग्राउंड चला. स्टार्टअप की डिस्कशन तो बाद में. एंड फाउंडर भी तड़प रहे कि अरे सर आगे बताता हूँ. नहीं नहीं नहीं, पहले तू ये बता. पर मैंने किया, पूरा समझा, वेंट बैक टू द इंक्यूबेटर. एंड दिस एट दैट टाइम ऑफ पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम यू वर रनिंग दिस प्रोग्राम फॉर पावर ऑफ आइडिया प्रोग्राम, जहाँ कुछ 75 entrepreneurs along campus. एक फाउंडर वाज रनिंग अ रोबोटिक्स कंपनी जो ये फैक्ट्री नहीं कि वो रोबोट सब क्या उसमें. ही वाज डूइंग गुड रेवेन्यू. ईच रोबोट वाज 50% margin and customer was willing to pay him 50% advance for the robot. अब आप मैच 80, आप तो अकाउंट सारे पर्सन 80% मार्जिन है, कस्टमर इज विलिंग टू पे 50% एडवांस. ही इज आफ्टर बी सिक प्रणय फंड रेज करा. और मैं सोच रहा हूँ यार तेरे को फंड रेज की जरूरत क्यों है. एंड धंधा अटका हुआ है सर्टन साइज के रो समथिंग इज बिजी. हाँ, और उसको दो इन्वेस्टर के साथ मेरा इन्वेस्टर ने पूछा वो थैंक यू ओके करके नजर ले. तो मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा था लाइक आई वाज एबल टू सॉर्ट. और मैं उसी दिन हांडा सर से सीख के गया था. तो मैंने खबर देता पैके मैंने यार तू धंधा छोड़, मेरे वो तू तेरा बैकग्राउंड पता. और मैं सुनना सुनना सुना, संभव आप मानोगे नहीं उसका प्रोजेक्ट क्या है क्या. I realized that this guy is a tier 2 town entrepreneur living in that typical वो हिंदी मूवी वाला घर होता है, बड़ा सा घर with so many people, like some probably हमें वो नंबर याद है but assume like 40 people staying like that, multi generation. And in that tier 2 town, like not the most of the others were as educated and were in odd jobs here and there. His father wasn't there and mother decided to become the करता धरता ऑफ द फैक्ट. एंड किसी का भी कुछ होता था, मदर वुड डू तेरी बेटे की शादी मैं करूँ, राइट. सो ऑल ऑफ दैट एंड all the money this guy was making in the company kept going out for family without them realizing it with that. और ये मेरे को उससे बात करती कि घर कैसे अच्छा, मम्मा कैसे, ये वो है सब पता था. तो ओनली एडवाइस आई गिव हिम देन was तू ऐसा कर, तू मना मत कर, रुपए दे. Just go to your mom, ask her what's the monthly figure she expects from you. Let's say she tells you that. You एक अकाउंट खोल दो, उसमें 2 लाख का. एंड तेरे मामा की मम्मी ये अकाउंट है, आपको जब चीज दे रहे हो मम्मी को डेबिट कार्ड यूज करना सिखा लो, नहीं तो वहां से निकाल के दे लो वगैरह. और कंपनी और इसका अकाउंट सेपरेट. दैट्स 3 months later he came back to me said story has changed fundamentally. 2 things happened. Basically, one, mother realized how much money she is taking and all of that. And so कुछ फैमिली पे सेट हो गया था उसके बाद मेरे को. तब फिर आई थॉट इट वाज इम्पोलाइट टू गो देयर. बट बिजनेस दिस आई आल्सो गॉट अ क्लैरिटी, राइट, वेयर मनी इज वेयर. दिस थिंग आई कुडंट हैव डन विदाउट. एंड दिस एक्चुअली टॉट मी यार, unless you're able to get into the mind of the founder, you're not able to think through ये विजन कैसे, क्या करेगा क्या नहीं करेगा ना बताओ. इट्स बीन अमेजिंग.
The background matters.
Yeah.
So when you invest, I'm pretty sure there would be certain diligence to begin that you will on the formula of the carders. What are the, I would say, non-negotiable things that come out of that due diligence, and have you ever said hurt for investment after a DD report?
Yeah. So bunch here, the whole idea of BD is to just understand the startup more deeply. And if you realize that your initial thesis in your pursuit conversations is a burden up, you need to say. So that's actually BD में भी ना 2 होता है. एक होता है business BD, which is the part that you do before actually committing an invest, right? And that second is a what's called a legal and financial dealing, which happens after you've committed, but before you transfer them. तो अगर लीगल फाइनेंशियल में कुछ एथिक्स इशू आ गए फिर तो डेफिनेटली सो एथिक्स इज समथिंग व्हिच आई हैव लर्नड इज लाइक यू डोंट टच थिंग्स विद द पोक, राइट? वन वेरी फेमसली अभी कंपनी जो बैंक्रप्सी फाइल की है, लॉट ऑफ देयर फाउंडर्स हैव seemingly built for Solani. Like that's a startup I didn't invest in because in my DV I realized the founders in previous company are also accused of doing something. Okay. So on the guy ethics पे अगर question है we won't match it. Right. So ethics is something I think. Second is just being able to figure out the tech moat deeply, user the user market fit कहते हैं तो वो कि जो यूजर सही में प्रोडक्ट यूज कर रहा है, कैसे यूज कर रहा है, वो चल रहा है, those are a few details.
And any other example that you can give there? Something came out up to you when one class days after my contribution was you as a founder saying no. Why did VCs then were not able to look at?
एक ना हमें लगता है वीसी एक कुछ बड़ी चीज़ है, पर वीसी के अंदर भी लोग ही हैं एंड एनालिस्ट हैं वगैरह. समटाइम्स दे डोंट हैव एज मच एक्सपीरियंस, दे हैव नॉट बीन ऑपरेटर इन दैट, सो पीपल डू मिस्टेक्स. आई थिंक मिस्टेक्स हैपन.
Then in that sense, having the ecosystem go through this policy change, I say I tap on myself. I've invested in 8 startups. But now, about how should I have an overview? What should I be looking at in terms of where should I invest? How should I invest? If I'm not an accredited investor, what are my chances of still investing in startup? How can I still do that?
नहीं यार, तो आई थिंक या फॉर मी आई एम ऑप्टिमिस्ट. हर जगह ना, हर जगह देयर बी सम बैड एप्पल्स व्हिच विल ऑलवेज बी. अगर आप गोल्ड में इन्वेस्ट करते हो, कोई एक ज्वेलर और नकली गोल्ड आपको बेचेगा, इसका मतलब ये थोड़ी कि गोल्ड में इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ता है. ऐसे ही स्टॉक मार्केट में करते हो, कोई एक कंपनी बंद हो गई, एक स्टॉक बिकते जाए. इट इज अ हाई रिस्क गेम, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दैट. सो कीप looking at them. This is India is going through a transformation journey, right? We are seeing that the kind of opportunities that are there, it's crazy, right? And at least I want to write that code, right? China, we all heard it, how they got there, and I don't want to be watching from the side. अभी वो बड़ी वेव आ रही है, सुनामी आ रही है, मैं मेरी बोट लेके रेडी हूँ, वो आएगी मेरे को धक्काने के साथ नहीं, right? The part that you have to be aware of, so I'll reframe your question saying, yaar, what are a few things I should keep in mind to manage virus? So there I'll say, yaar, PV report mark लो. अगर आप डायरेक्ट खुद ही फाउंडर को फिल्टर करके खुद अपना डिसीजन दे रहे हो, तो फाउंडर का बैकग्राउंड थोड़ा चेक कर लो. सो इट इज व्हाट आई डू, फाउंडर बैकग्राउंड चेक, दिस कस्टमर प्रोडक्ट मार्केट फिट चेक, सॉर्ट ऑफ DD रिपोर्ट्स. एंड अगर आप वो खुद नहीं कर सकते, इट्स अ side thing for you. You can't, like, these things take time, right? So if you can't do it, you find people who are doing this and invest with them, right? I think those are the key things.
Perfect. So, Pranay, you talk about Chindigi at the word, or in English, people call it in the startup, Gallery. Right. You also the deepest ancestry, wherein one of our previous episode, the Manoj Kokara talked about, and we call it the sectional coordinate human sections, very famous. John University now prepared their practice, never ready prepared. And he talked about an incident in 91 where in the first hub, we didn't have the ACs.
Yeah.
And we had the Ullers, followed by Chapol, followed by Spotify, Tribunate, and that eventually followed by ACs. Right. What was, I mean, his reactions were what of the administration since I and how it's all. What was going in founder's mind at that point? Boy, actually solving for probability, which ended up being a wrong part. How was it?
Higher, it was actually we saw light at the right time, but it started with, I think the first phase was coming up in November December time. दिल्ली में ठंड का टाइम होता है, तो कहा यार अभी रुपए रन आउट करने, ऐसी अभी नहीं लगाते, खींच लेते हैं. एंड वी वर इन अ बेसमेंट, है तो बेसमेंट थोड़ा 2-3 डिग्री ठंडा भी होता है. तो दिसंबर जनवरी पे आपने कहा कि मार्च आए तो थोड़ा वार्म होना चालू हुआ, बेसमेंट वॉज समवॉट कूलर. फिर वो थोड़ा और बढ़ा, तो हमने कहा यार अभी जून में तो बारिश आई रहेगी, जून जुलाई में, तब वापस ठंडा हो जाएगा, कैसे देते. सो दिस वाज अराउंड अप्रैल टाइम, एंड से कि चलो फिर ना वाटर कूलर रहा. दिल्ली में मस्त वाटर कूलर की हवा में और मज़ा आता है, परंदा देखे हमने वी सॉर्ट ऑफ जस्टिफाइड इट टू अस है। फिर वाटर कूलर से वो मई आते-आते ह्यूमिड होना चालू हुआ, मई जून में, एंड इट वाज़ क्रेज़ी ह्यूमिड यार, लाइक आई टेल यू इट वाज़ लिटरली मेंबर्स आर कमिंग विद तौलिया अराउंड देयर नेक और वो कंप्यूटर का काम करते रहते बीच में मुँह पोंछ रहा था। Thankfully, people loved us so much that they were willing to bear through that, right? तो एक कहीं न कहीं वो मार्केट भी उस समय वॉल्यूम कमी को वर्किंग थे, तो वो सब चीज़ें में लोग मान रहे थे। I distinctly remember there was this one company, 10 people sitting out of a up which is 50,000 per month revenue for us. जहाँ the founder approached us in a very, very apologetic manner से ही प्रणय, वरुण, यार नहीं हो पा रहा, हमने ना एक दूसरा ऑफिस फिक्स कर दिया है, क्योंकि टीम में राम को राज़ी नहीं है। आई लव यू गाइस, जब तुम सॉर्ट कर लो तब कर लेना। तो एक ये था ट्रिगर। दूसरा, यू रिमेंबर प्रोफेसर हार्डाई टुडे, ही केम टू दिल्ली, ही केम टू आवर हब एंड वी गॉट हिम टू मेंटर अ फ्यू स्टार्टर्स। सो उनको भी ऐसे हमने वो एक रूम में यार पंखा उनका लगा के बैठा रखा था, वो भी बेचारे पसीना पसीना हुए था। तो ही सेड प्रणय, आई विल स्पॉन्सर एसी इन वन रूम फॉर यू, एंड दैट्स हिज गाइड, राइट? लाइक ही नॉट से तुम क्या था, ही से एसी होना चाहिए, मैं सॉ And he went back, we reached out to him for sponsorship, and that's when it started us कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं, प्रोफेसर वेंटर से रुपए ले ऐसे यार एड वाले। दूसरा सिंपल मैथ्स अब कि भाई ये स्टार्टअप अगर जाते हैं, वी आर लूजिंग 50,000 अ पॉकेट, कल मैं एसी को क्रेडिट कार्ड से स्वाइप करके भी दे देता हूँ, और वो क्रेडिट कार्ड का मिनिमम पेमेंट करता है तो भी 50,000 में ना हो। इट वाज जस्ट दिस मिसकैलकुलेशन, राइट? सो आई थिंक लर्न फ्रॉम हियर से कि product has to be a certain quality for sure, and also do your maths, मतलब कि the economics does work. It's just कि शुरू में क्या होता है, तो फॉर्म पे जस्ट लुकिंग एट कैश, तो तुमने वो खर्चा कर दिया, कैश फ्लो बचा नहीं, तो तुम कह रहे हो यार जब 5 लाख इकट्ठे हो जाएंगे तो इसे है, राइट? वर्सेस लुकिंग एट economics and doing it. So let's switch back to the self of the Pranay I started now. For me, Pranay had the literally very simple human being versus the VC and investing ecosystem, which is very open source and still shaping up. Why Pranay, despite of such a large network, still such a simple soul in the ecosystem? पता नहीं यार, लगता सिंपल हो क्या, थैंक यू, आई टेक इट एज कॉम्प्लीमेंट। I think it comes with Vishnu, middle class Marwadi, and coming up through that. Uh, Also, in fact, I mean, just to cut you between, while I was speaking, you just were casually sitting in this position. I think I'm going back to that investor horizon. I mean, having this base in your conduct, you can't do leave your rules. West is just a thing rotating around. That's what I just want to touch upon. What your perception of simplicity in a life and still being doing everything that is there out there in the. Yeah, well, I won't talk for others. I think I'm lucky where I'm doing what I really enjoy. Uh, I have been hands-on, operational. I'm able to empathize with my customers, and at least I feel I'm able to add value. And I think as long as those 3-4 things are happening, my experience has been that the difference between say simplicity and the suiteness, right? Like I don't think really anyone who gets chance to understand you doesn't look at it deeply, right? So maybe it's the fact that you are here is what made me comfortable, right? So maybe. And in this journey of last 10 good years of your career or entrepreneurship, like shaping up, what have been the lowest points, and now we come up with truth? Yeah, I think so. I put it this way, that the entrepreneurship journey does go through a yo-yo, right? You crack a big customer, that day is the happiest day, right? One big customer leaves. So there have been multiple of those, like coming out of the company while I stepped out, and it was all very logical. Honestly speaking, at that time, it was very, very disappointing. I didn't know मैं क्या करूँगा. 91 is what I've done all my life. The other part is also, but I think two things that just got me out of that thought process was other opportunities started coming in. I cleared my head on what all I want to do at one end. And the second is, as you come out and there are these funky conversations which happen, the moment I realized that the real reason of all of that was this the way I explained, right? That there can't be three CEOs in a company. You have to have a role in it. And if there's no perfect fit there, then it makes sense to step out, right? So as that clarity came, I think it was all peace.
And why I've asked this question to our founder, it's on the pandemic, in which part the founder he was still is the mask opener, or but I think it's pretty relevant that it's not talked about. So, how you when you're not in the depth of the aim of minds and and plug yourself out and ensure that things are in the right direction. Right.
Yeah, so I'll touch upon 2-3 parts of mental health of a founder. One is just having good co-founders that you are sharing your life, right? And I think that's where my learning has been that take it beyond just office, right? You should be sitting outside the office. You should be discussing other things in life. The family should like it. It has to be a family because it's more marriage than marriage, right? So that's one part of it. The second is there will be things that you can't talk with the team and sometimes not even with the co-founder, right? Then this is where you should have other founders you're able to talk to. I became part of a group where we went on a 3-day trip. You're just able to open up. And especially with people who are able to put a mirror in paper. Right? These are people who will listen to things and say, yeah, to say what. They'll question. So I'll give an example also, and just going deeper there. Probably all of you founders have experienced this where what if, let's say, now you're having some issues in the office with your co-founder, etc. You don't bring work to home, right? You don't come and discuss it with your wife. You want them to give a bit cushion from the challenges. Why should they not have a rosy life? So I was talking about that, and I was in that group, the trip we did, I was talking about that. I was saying, yeah, some issues and thinking through that. This is what I'm going to, not discussing it with wife either. So hence discussing here. One of the founders stopped me and said, yeah, तेरे ना issue पे बाहर गए. I want to catch hold of this point saying, why aren't you discussing with your wife? And I said, yeah, my reason of not discussing with the wife was also that we have done the family day. I come with my view to my wife. She being my wife is taking my side. And her relationship, my co-founder's wife would cheat. I was trying to cushion all of that, right? Right. My friend said, Pranay, your wife is as much as a part of your journey as you are. Because she's there and the support you are getting is why you're able to go entrepreneurship the way you are. And you are down to think that she won't understand the whole scenario. She won't be able to see it from different viewpoints, and she will just go by what you're seeing. Right. And he said, you go talk to your wife, right? You just figure how much people they pay. It was very hard for me. It might sound simple for those who are doing it already, but those who aren't, even once you make that decision, going back and talking, it's just funny, eh? Like, I went home, started talking to her. She was also in this work. कि, ये तू मेरे से बोल रहा है ये क्या कभी ऐसी बातें ही नहीं की तुमने, right? But that 1 or 2 days of just walking, doing discussions, I realized suddenly ये कुछ तो एक स्ट्रेस प्रेशर पर जो गायब हो, right? And जैसे let me put it another way, मैं ऑफिस से बहुत स्ट्रेस में लेट आ रहा हूँ. There could be a scenario, she say यार तुम यार रोल लेट आते हो, ये इशू है. Now she is able to understand me better also, right? Because I am willing to. So ये जो सारा है ना, I think having good entrepreneurs, maybe say a group of 4 or 5 who hang out together, maybe go on a trip, etc. At least for me, I found it very useful. I mean,
And in fact, your case also the Marwari culture continues in the family as well. You also in the startup.
yeah.
So one last question on the business side is whenever I come across a Marwari or a Baniya with office आके क्या मुझे लगता है ये तेरा है startup ecosystem धंधा तो ऐसा ही होता है क्या like क्या ही मजाक हो रहा है because I have Baniya friends and when I interact with them they are pretty good businessmen traders on you are making lot of money like अब मेरे को धंधा वैसे ही हो जाता है परसेंटेज में बॉटम लाइन में ये क्या है तुम्हारा ये मैं तो व्हाट्स योर बट आई थिंक योर थॉट अबाउट योर इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ बोथ तो व्हाट्स योर ये जो मैंने सबसे पहले आप पे वो कुछ बनिए बोल रहे होंगे आपको सो आई एम अ बंसल आप टॉप स्टार्टर्स देख लो
top funds है जो इतनी है अगर वो आप दूसरे बड़े हैं Sachin Vinny with the like there's a bunch of these Agarwals there. So I feel there be people who are running businesses who will ask that question. A lot of times they're asking this question in the style से क्या ये क्या कर रहे हो तो भी क्या सोच रहा था they are learning. These banyas are smart and they learn, they do that. I do think those questions are interesting and unless those are being asked, it's hard to see through the longevity of this one. So those questions are good. For me, if you ask me, I think one reason we were able to build 90% about the way we did because bottom line is because of that Banya Vyavahar mindset coming in. Union picks the best of the founders. Banya's we the best of the founder, they we could learn how to think big and plan for that and reinvest in all of that. अगर तुम उस मोड में आ गए कि यार थोड़ा सा प्रॉफिट बनने लग गया वो निकाल के पहले कोपचे में जाके घर बना दो राधा वी इन्वेस्टमेंट देन तुम लाइफस्टाइल बिजनेस स्टार्ट आ गया right? So everyone needs to learn, Banyas need to learn being financial discipline along with thinking of growth and at a very, very basic level, thinking of customer happiness. If you even take of these three, you sort.
So Pranay, you also transitioned from Delhi to Goa in the at the 91 Springboard Boom. The air office from Delhi to Goa. You be Goa for almost 7-8 years now. Prior to that, you were in Delhi rowing, right? Rowing, I think. Not rowing, you were in Dwarka. How has been this ever life shift and how is Goa been a decision make? And if for somebody contemplating on going out of a tire and skill or accord the permission, the opportunities, how have you already seen it?
Yeah, so Goa has been amazing. Goa was never about slowing down fast. It was about being alive in a way different. दिल्ली में क्या हो रहा था कि each one of us was traveling for 1.5 hours a day. Or direction, not even a day. Right? So there was not basically you wake up, you'll go to work, you'll go home, you'll crash. Right? That was affecting health of people, what they able to learn, all of that, right? We were also lucky where financially the company was stable and you could see longevity. Business was of the type where the headquarter could be anywhere. And that's why we said, yeah, let's go to a small town. It didn't start with let's go to Goa and started with let's go to a small town and what are our criteria? So no pollution, education, healthcare, being able to hire people, like connectivity, all of that. Then you identified a few, make the startups there, and finally figured Goa works the best, right? But Goa worked amazingly well for us. I think it gave us a fillip at that time where people was more energetic at it.
So Pranay, you talked about your role at 91 Springboard and see had a one-man show putting it on the end of advise the youth and then the team start building up. You have first-time managers and then you have manager of managers. How does a managerial landscape change discussion from a startup in a bouncer mindset who were kind of managing for the first time? Give us a little, say, like I have the team that's in market size. Yeah. What is that one lesson you would want to give us on management of a team of how things should shape up?
As I tell you, the longer I've led, right, I've realized that the people at the pub, they don't need managing. What they need is meaning, right? If I was managing them, that I'll be a manager. I cannot be a lead. I'll be a leader only if I'm able to give them a meeting and they manage themselves.
Right. So Pranay, I've also been talking about one Guru Mantra in the workshop I do for founders, or when I say, how do you evaluate a value of product? I know I talked about it to you back in 16, and you gave me this, again, I think one of your professors example of team fraction and market size. Check these three, about three, everything. Only that I've now carried at, all these three, and I can revisit like to do another and see it.
A few, yeah. So one, I've become a much more fan of deep tech and in role of core technology, IP, etc. So I do think that creates a mode and that's important. And one, I won't say filter, but I think this is more of a passion which I've started applying to a few startups now. Is see, can this be a startup which will hold its head on the world stage, right? So it can be a great business. It would still will be 10, 20x return, but it is a startup to do well in India and will stay around here and it's okay. versus saying, yeah, can it be the types where if the Apples, the Nvidias, uh, the Xeroxes, the Amazons, etc., right? Where it's a startup where tomorrow I'm standing in US and I'm talking about it and they say, "Acha, that company, that's amazing." It may not be a consumer tech company. In B2B, it might be that. But it has to be something which can be, it defines how India is progressing, right? So like, I'm looking forward to those sort of companies. I have few of those in my portfolio now and increasingly I'm excited.
So change the mantra. The
Sure.
ecosystem builders don't retire, they diversify. And we were lucky to have Pranay with us and understand his diversified journey so far. And do remember, Vanyas are the best of the founders and investors as well. Thank you, Pranay, for doing this for us. It was
Thanks for having me here and thank you.